Hi, I'm Bill Ross, and I lead the Hill Country Homesteads group. I'd like to introduce you to my new hometown, Fair Oaks Ranch, Texas. This is a place that blends hill country beauty, small town warmth, and big city access in a way that still surprises people when they discover it. About 12,000 people live here across 12 square miles of rolling hill country, many of them newcomers. In fact, nearly 40% of Fair Oaks Ranch residents moved here in the last decade, and a large share of them came from out of state. They arrive here without knowing much about the area and stay because living here just feels right. Fair Oaks Ranch started in the 1930s when oil man Ralph E. Fair Sr. assembled what became a 5,000-acre hill country ranch. It started as a home for his racehorses, but quickly evolved into one of the most innovative cattle operations in Texas. When Ralph Sr. and his wife passed, their son Ralph Jr. reimagined the ranch as a master planned community in 1978. The original family home became the Fair Oaks Ranch Golf and Country Club, and in 1988, residents incorporated the city to protect the open land, the wildlife, and the natural feel that still defines life here today. Fair Oaks Ranch sits quietly in the Texas Hill Country, just a short drive from San Antonio, the second largest city in Texas and the seventh largest in the United States. That gives you the best of both worlds: quiet nights, star-filled skies, with instant access to everything a major city offers. If you want high-end shopping, dining, and entertainment, the shops at La Cantera, rated by several national reviews as one of the best open-air shopping centers in the entire country, is less than 20 minutes away. 10 minutes north is the Hill Country Mile, Boerne's historic downtown stretch filled with boutiques, bakeries, antique shops, wine tasting rooms, and shaded patios. It's where people go to stroll, shop, and slow down a little. If you haven't been, it feels like stepping into a small, well-preserved hill country town where every storefront has a story. Being just minutes from these places, while living in a quiet, tree-covered community, is a luxury few newcomers expect. Fair Oaks Ranch doesn't look like the typical fast-growth suburb. Most homes sit on half-acre lots or larger, with mature trees, rolling terrain, and wildlife everywhere. And at night, you can actually see the stars. On clear evenings, you can even make out the Milky Way, something out-of-state buyers often tell me they haven't seen since childhood. The city has intentionally preserved this softer, quieter landscape with green belts, tree protections, and thoughtful zoning. That's why the community still feels like a ranch, because it actually was one. For many families, the search for great schools is the entire reason that they end up here. Boerne ISD consistently earns an A rating from the Texas Education Agency and ranks among the top districts in the state. Families often move here for the schools alone and then discover everything else this community offers as an unexpected bonus. Students can earn real-world certifications in trades, technology, healthcare, even real estate, giving them a head start whether they're college-bound or launching straight into a career. Fair Oaks Ranch has two Gary Player-designed golf courses, Live Oak and Blackjack, woven right into the neighborhood. And yes, golf carts are street legal. You often see people driving from their garages to the course or heading over to the clubhouse for dinner or a drink on the patio. It's not pretentious, it's neighborly. Kids ride on bikes on the quiet streets. People wave from their driveways. Newcomers are actually welcomed immediately because honestly, nearly everyone here was a newcomer at some point. And for a community this size, the government is actually unusually responsive. Police response times are excellent, Public Works is proactive, and the city communicates clearly and frequently. It's part of why residents feel protected and cared for. If you're coming from California or another high-cost state, what you get here is going to surprise you. For around $700K, you can buy more than 3,000 square feet on a half acre or more. Larger estate lots range from 3 to 5 acres. The city has been intentional about growth, which helps maintain property values and keeps the natural character intact. You get space, nature, safety, exceptional schools, and proximity to a major U.S. city, all at a price point that's unheard of in many of the places people are leaving. Okay, let's be honest. Yep, summers get hot. July and August sit in the high 90s. But the rest of the year, light humidity, steady hill country breezes, and long stretches of wonderful 60 to 80 degree days. Being inland means hurricanes and coastal storms aren't a concern. For most people who love the outdoors, it is a year-round lifestyle. After more than 30 years in Silicon Valley, my wife and I moved here in 2021. We didn't know anyone, and we didn't know much about the area. Looking back, feels like one of the best decisions we ever made. I left a 40-year high-tech career because I wanted to help others make the same kind of move. People looking for more space, more peace, and a better quality of life without giving up access to a major city. If you're curious about what life could look like for you here in Fair Oaks Ranch, let's talk. No pressure, just an honest conversation about what it's really like to live in this incredible community.